Yes, sir. It was good just to be able to actually see it happening in front of our eyes, get in those games, win those big games, win games that we feel like that we needed to win to help our program, to help the culture. And just there was big games, on road games. We feel like Pittsburgh was a big game for us last year. Going on the road, just being able to win a game like that. LSU, we pride ourselves on winning big games that we feel that are needed for our culture. And that's something, just being able to see that and see how our work came into play, it just made us even more hungrier this year to be more locked in with everyone who it is, to focus in on those small details and just know that we got to do more. We got to keep pushing, and we can't be happy with how last season went. We got to go ahead and flip that page to this season. We already did with the off season, so we're just ready to get out there and just continue doing what we do.
And for you guys to do this, I guess you said 65 players when he first gets there on scholarship, and some of the things that would have led people to think Tennessee's still going to struggle. To do as well as you have now, kind of pretty eager to see what can happen now when you don't have limitations and you are on an even playing field.
Yes, sir. We just we try not to listen to the outside noise, because we know what we come in every day and do. We know the type of work we put in, and it's just we all believe in each other. Something we just believe in going 1-0 every day, and we believe if everyone on our team is going 1-0 every day, that we have a good chance of putting ourselves in the situation of winning that ball game. And we just want to be able to, as a defense, do what we do, create turnovers, just play hard, play fast. And offense, they want to be able to put up points. And we just know if we come together and we just got a true brotherhood like I feel like we do at Tennessee, and that's just our culture and our standard, and I feel like we'll be in a good position to just go out there and show every game who we are.
Omari, obviously last year some of the shortcomings for the team fell on the defensive side of the ball. What steps have you guys taken this offseason to prevent that from happening again in 2023?
Well, we just focused a lot on just the small details. We went back, we watched whole game films. No coaches, just players. Player-led meetings, like we go in, we watch the games, everybody is calling everybody out, knowing what you do, because we believe in being player-led. We believe that everything we have to do has to come within. We know our coaches are there, and they're going to lead us, but we got to be able to lead each other. I need to be able to tell you, you messed up on this play, get it next time. You need to be able to tell me, and we all believe in taking constructive criticism. We're never there that's what we don't like. We don't talk down to each other, because we're all on the same level. We all want to be able to get better, and that's just something that we continue to just show. Just as far as our defense, we go in, we watch the old game films, everybody call out the corrections and different things that they have done, and it's just been good for us.
How frequently have you guys done that? Just watch film without the coaches?
We do it pretty frequently. We come in, whether that's guys getting in extra time on the weekends, or a small group, or it's the whole defense. We do it and we just go in, because that's something that we really need to know that we need to focus on, and we can't expect our coaches to tell us what we need to focus on. If you're a player and you messed up on a play or you did the wrong thing, you have to have your self-accountability, and that's something that I feel like we've grown in as a team, as people being self-accountable of their mistakes on the field or what they've done, and just holding themselves to a different standard when it comes to different practices, workouts, or even off the field in school, or just being in the community.
Did y'all start that like in January or after spring practice, or what?
It started like going into spring practice. We understood that, because right when the season's over, you got to get right back to work. So we understood that, and then so we started that once everybody was getting back onto campus, just being able to. It started in small groups, and it just keeps getting bigger as we go.
Are you critiquing each other, or are you saying that's my bad there? How is that working?
Everyone's just, if you see something, all the D linemen, we sit in our position groups. D linemen sit with each other, linebackers, DBs, safeties, all those sit together. So you understand, if you messed up, we're talking to the DBs, oh, I did this wrong. And the DB's talking to us, okay, we did this, so I'm doing this on this play. So it all just plays hand in hand with each other to understand what we got to do, because I need to know if I can work outside on different plays, so I can stay inside based on who's coming. And that's something that I feel like we're going to continue to grow.
Are those sessions fun, painful to watch? What's that like?
Nah, it's fun. It's good sessions. We really just go in. It's not a beat me up session. We understand that we just got to go in there and do what we got to do ourselves. and we're trying to get better. Everybody has that common goal. Like I said, we weren't trying to win the SEC East. So we understand that we have to go in there and we have to be able to do what we do by ourselves and not rely on the coaches all the time.
Maybe related to that, you guys were a pretty veteran defense even last year. Even after losing a few guys, you guys might start a lot of seniors this year on defense. Do you see that, and how big is that for a defense to have a lot of guys that have been around for a few years?
Yeah, we understand that. We have a lot of older guys, so of course we know we've played snaps. We understand how things go, but those younger guys, they just came in. They've been ready to work, ready to get to it, understand everything that's been going on with them, and just ready to be able to grow themselves. So it's been good. Everyone's been locked in. Everyone's just ready to get better.
Do you think that can play a big part in you guys taking another step as a defense? I mean,
Yes,
how
sir.
important is that?
Yeah, I feel like this definitely going to play a part in taking the next step, because it's just being able to help self-growth. And I feel like if everyone's growing within yourself, then you're going to be able to grow as a whole.
Omari, DeJohn Terry transferred to Oklahoma this past offseason. You played with him for a couple of years. What's OU getting in a guy like him? What kind of stands out about him?
DeJohn, he's a guy who's always going to work. He's always going to continue to just try to get better with no matter what he's doing. He's a type of guy who's always just pushing himself, pushing the ones around him. So they're getting a great guy, a great player. He was actually my neighbor at my house, so like it was good. It's okay just to see him go, but I'm very excited just for him and what he's going to do and just who he is as a person. He's going to do well at OU, and I'm just happy for him.
Can you explain Josh's communication style and like why it works and why it lands with all you guys on a personal level?
It's very open. It's a very open communication, open dialogue. You talk to Coach Hype about anything. His office is always open. You always can talk to him. You see him, like, it's funny, we'll run into him like out sometimes, and you just have a 15, 20-minute conversation with him, not about football. So it's just when you can talk to your coach, whether it's your head coach, your position coach, and nothing come up about football, then like, for me, that just puts me in a good place to know that I can come to him about anything. And I feel like he just has that open door, open book for us, just because that's how he wants us to be. It's not we get up here and we don't say like, oh, it's a family just to fake it. Like, because that's what we actually live by, because we believe if we're able to connect with each other off the field, we'll be much better connected with each other on the field, because we know if I correct you, it's not coming from a place of hurt or me being a butthole to you. It's coming from a place of love and me being a person who actually wants to see you succeed just as much as I know you want me to succeed.
You guys played so well in the Orange Bowl last year. What did you think about Cade Klubnik, the Clemson quarterback?
Oh, he's a real good quarterback, especially being a freshman, just coming in and seeing what he did that year, it was just good just to be able to play against him. And but he's going to do great things. He's going to be a real good player in college football, and I'm excited to see what he do.
I know you didn't get much of a look at them this spring, but any thoughts on David, Tyrese, and those young guys coming in on the defensive line?
Yeah, I'm very excited for them. Very excited for those guys. I love them. Those are my little brothers, man. Like, so just being able to see how they come in, how they be so focused and attention to detail when they're not even playing at such a young age, it makes me happy, because I understand, like, when they come in, they're understanding that we're all got the same common goal. But at the same time, they're being goofballs off the field, laughing, just messing with the older guys, but that's the culture we create, where everybody is just comfortable within the whole facility.
David in particular, have you gotten to see much of him this summer? What do you kind of think of his skill set and what you've seen so far?
Yeah, David is actually, out of those two, is the one that I'm closest with. So David, he's always, always just being goofy, but it's good just to see him just grow. I'm seeing him grow already from him just being here a short amount of time. Just him understanding the playbook more and more, understanding more detail, understanding like, oh, it's not just high school, understand, like, just seeing David grow, and he's just so athletic. He's such a good athlete. Yeah, I'm excited to see what David can do for us.
Just real quick, who's Tennessee's biggest rival?
Everybody.
Everybody?
Yeah, everybody.